Hey! That was loud. Okay. Points to spend. Oh, I like this. This is one of my favourite parts of the game. I love the skill system in this. So we want to get stuff up to 40 to unlock. Did I put that in? I did. Well, that's fine. So we're going to go 3 more. Because I like guns. We've got excellent extra critical damage on them all. Is there really any point putting that up to there? Unlock the ability to leap forward. It might be worth a point just purely because some things are then, well, just having that ability to leap forward, dodge forward, might help with some movement things for 1 point. And then that's probably it. I'll never invest in it ever again. And the other thing, oh, we can do this actually. Let's go for leadership. We've got 4 points to get that. You can order companions to do special attacks. And then we will do it for the 1 point just to get that dodge forward thing. There we go. Apply. Anti-Cleo knows. Friends make everything better. Companion abilities. You can command your companions to use their special abilities on the enemy you are targeting. C, companion 1 ability. V, companion 2 ability. Enemy you are targeting. Does that mean that one that you're just pointing the gun at? Or do you have to... well, there's no tab targeting in this, is there? I have a perk. Ooh, I like the perks. High maintenance. I like the idea of that for reduced weapon and armor durability penalties. 15%. Oh, companion crit chance. Oh, wait a minute. There was... extra health is good. There's a lot of good ones here. 50% XP from companion kills. Let's go with that. That sounds like a nice benefit. Let's go with this then. We're leveling up. Are we done? I think we're done. Don't think the companions have anything to level up. Nope. Journal. So it's going to Adelaide. We're just going to go Stranger in the Land. Yeah, that's that one. Frightened Engineer. Let's do this first because we're not that far away. Where we need to... Actually, why am I running around with this? Because I can fast travel. Oh, fast travel is so nice. I wish certain other games had this option. I mean, it's nice to go and explore the map and everything.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Where's he gone?
I love the wind here.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I brung you a gun.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple 1,000 volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Okay, sounds like fun. How do I use this injury customizing unit exactly?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Got it, I think. Yeah, I know where he means now. Don't worry about that. I've already got a passcode.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security.
Oh, dear.
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
How am I supposed to get one of these logic modules?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Okay. Pavati, is a logic module something you could help with?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
I'll be real careful. Anyway, what are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
This guy's just a nutcase. Edgewater's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact.
Ah.
I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is the internet. Any grammatical errors will be pointed out instantly.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
That makes me feel so much better. All right. Let's take a look at the journal. What we're working on, the Die Robot one. And that is at the geothermal. All right, it's not where I thought it was then. But let's just go to the comes now the power. Let's go and talk to this lady first. Over here, fast travel. Straight in there. I like this feature. No more wandering around pointless empty maps. Not that this is pointless and empty, but when you want to just get on with the story and it's somewhere you've been before, that's nice. So this is the botanical lab. I think. Oh, I better not steal too much. What the hell was that? I didn't press a thing. What was that noise? What happened? Looks like nothing's happened.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
Is that outside? Yep. Okay, I think I need to speak to Miss Adelaide. Oh, I see. It's the noise of a container opening, not necessarily me stealing it. Oh, god damn. I meant to have a look at the mods for those weapons. Is this the Speed Grip, Magnum, Fun Times, Mag to Zip, Silver Tongue Kit, Extendo Sight, Backpack? What does a backpack do? Armor mod. Increases your carrying capacity. Oh, that could be useful. A Thug Kit, a Tech Kit, a Hunter Kit, a Geographic Scanner. Increases the range at which interactable objects are highlighted. Oh, that's nice. What was the thing he gave me, though? Never mind. I don't know. I think it was just supposed to be like a tutorial into how to use mods, so I don't think it matters too much. I played with this. Personal files. I've already hacked this though, right? Adelaide McDevitt. I looked at these. Yeah, this was she was learning how to use excrement or whatever. We'll have that. To enrich the soil. Okay, maybe I should just follow the green markers on the map. Let's go find her. She is.
I'm listening.
Okay, let's see. You want to tell me what those gold teeth are for that I've already sold?
Haven't you ever seen a novelty paperweight?
Is that it? Because I've sold them. Your left eye twitches when you're trying to lie.
Whatever absurd accusations you have churning about in your mind, I assure you I have heard them all.
Okay. Reminds me of this guy I heard about, someone named Eugene. He had gold teeth.
I remember a Eugene. Pleasant enough boy. Whatever happened to him?
I never said anything happened.
I did nothing wrong. The teeth were harvested from a body that went cold long before my tools ever touched it.
Wait, is this how she's...
Gold does not decompose. The teeth had to be removed. And while I am no licensed dentist, I should think I did a fair job of it.
Is this how she's enriching the soil here? with corpses. I suppose it's fertilizer. Oh, here we go. Science. You're using decomposing bodies to fortify the soil and help your crops along.
I cannot tell you how refreshing it is to converse with a rational mind. That's exactly right. Rot is necessary for life. A corpse is bursting with the nutrients a young sapling craves. The crops I grow here are natural, nutritious, healthy. My garden does more than fill the bellies of my flock. It keeps them from falling ill.
Interesting. Now we've got a dilemma on our hands. Hey, rock and roll. Ooh, is this an ethical... I mean, technically, it is a fertilizer. And fish blood and bone is a fertilizer that's used today for similar uses. But I don't know where I stand on this. It's recycling. It's making use of a material that's not really needed for anything else. But because it's human corpses, it somehow feels very wrong. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. What do you mean by that?
Do you see anyone ailing in my camp? Unlike the people in Edgewater, my flock don't fall sick with plague.
I guess the nutrients in the corpses, are they sort of boosting their immunity? You can help a lot of people in town.
I'd rather they learn to help themselves by leaving that dreadful town behind. The people in this camp all had the courage to walk away from the cannery, and you see how happy they are.
Maybe I should go and ask about that. You could always teach them to farm.
The Vale's barren. Been that way for years. Soil's been sterile about as long as I can remember.
But you found a way to grow something.
All I did was follow nature's own way. Death is essential to life. When the spirit leaves the body returns to the earth from whence it came. What remains is a carcass moldering neath the soil. Decomposition is a natural process, essential to new life. All life feeds on other life.
Yeah, it requires all the right sort of, what's the word? Bioorganisms in the soil to break things down, but I guess it works. You'd rather feed plants than get buried in concrete prison? I mean, there's nothing sinister going on. She's not like harvesting bodies to directly feed into plants. So, I'm glad I didn't. Let's see what Pavati says. You've been quite Pavati. You have an opinion? She's using your friends as fertilizer.
Oh, I don't know. If it was me, I'd be glad to volunteer. Keeping others alive, that'd be a beautiful gift to leave.
I see.
But none of the folk you used had a say.
Ah.
You didn't ask, ma'am. And what about my dad? I talk to his grave every Saturday. Is he even there?
He's in that tomato behind you.
Robert is just where you left him, dear. He died too long ago. By now, he's naught but a skeleton.
Plenty of bone meal in a skeleton. She's not killing them, just taking them when they're already dead. Yeah, I know. That's the thing that makes it seem fine. It all seems a bit hush-hush, though, anyway. I still need to think about this. So glad I didn't eat before talking to you.
Whatever you say, my dear.
Okay, we're done talking. So, where does that leave me with the quest, then? So, Reed asks you to deliver a message to Adelaide about her deserters. Come back to town because he's cutting off their... I never actually got to say that. So, let's talk about that.
I'm listening.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Yeah, I don't
Let's hear
actually...
it. What's Reed's idea of peace?
Yeah, I don't believe him either. Reed asks you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. You'll live enough power that belongs to the town. Something about, yeah, coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't listening.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator.
I know.
You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
I agree.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I do agree. But, I mean, don't they need the cannery to feed themselves as well? Let's see. What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Lost a mother as well. Yeah, if it goes against Spacer's choice, I think I'm pretty much up for this. Hey, Waverly, how's it going? I don't much like you throwing that in the face to get me on your side. Let's try that. Playing a little bit of devil's advocate here.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry,
Thank
dear.
you. Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater? Oh, my mouse is gone.
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You gonna have enough people enough food to feed everyone, do you think? I'm deciding who will live and who will die. You love this game because of that. Plenty of important choices. I do like a game which has lots of choices, which have a big effect on the world that you're in. I think that's really cool. You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Also, he has a room that's locked in his office, and the only way I'm getting in there is if I go against Reed, and I want to see what's in that room, so I'll not consider it. I'm going to do it. Let's say I help you. I'll just...
Life in Edgewater
Can I skip
grinds
past
to a
that?
halt.
Yep. I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I'm convinced. Oh well. I am convinced. Right, so I'm looking for the geothermal plant. I don't think I need anything else in here. Let's go.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Who? Him? Anyone? This guy? He's the... Oh, let's talk to him. Let's talk to him whilst Pavati's with us.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
This fella. Okay, I should go. I just wanted to see what happened. Let's take a look at the map. So we're going to the geothermal power plant. I think I'll take this on foot because halfway along there is a primal nest. And the extra XP would be welcome. You find short hair hot? There's lots of character models. I personally find long hair quite hot. Not on me, of course. Don't think I'd suit long hair. Games with character choices are great. Lots of replayability. Yeah, it is nice. Nice to see stuff like that. So, let's see where I'm going. I am going vaguely the right direction. I can see just over that ridge, I think. Nope. I thought there was like there's a big hollow somewhere. Must be over there. Anyway, it looks like... Oh, nice. Have I not looted this thing already? Clearly not. Take everything. Somewhere there's a nest of primals, and I intend to have them. We've got a creature over there. Let's go and get this stuff. This looks like a fight. I remember walking past this earlier and not going in. So let's take a look. What have we got? Switching to... Oh, maybe I was supposed to modify that damn thing. So it did extra damage against these. Let's see. See if I can modify a modified shotgun. Can I modify this? Let's just put it in there for a second. So click on that. Where's the modify button? I thought I had the skill to allow me to modify this when I'm out and about in the wild. Don't forget to save. Thanks. Thanks. I'll save before I go in. So I've got that. R is repair, which is no. Maybe I can't. But I'm sure that guy gave me a mod for zapping these things, and I can't see it. Speed grip, magnum, fun times barrel, mag 2 zap. Oh, this was it. Okay. Changes the weapon's damage type to shock. This modification electrically charges the chambered round immediately before firing. Upon impact, the round discharges, electrocuting the target. I think that's what I was supposed to use. So I should have used a workbench. Let's take another look. Have we got there's a workbench there? Let's fast travel back. I just like the fact that it's just instant like that. Use the workbench, fast travel back in with our newly modded thing. Hey, Pandaroo. I thought, because I've enhanced my sort of engineering skills up a bit, I know it says I can repair stuff on the go, but it looks like I do indeed have to use the workbench. Does that show up on my map? My little thing at the top? Doesn't look like it. It's northwest. Is it in here? Does not look to be. I come right past it. It's here. Somewhere. Oh, it's there. It's right there. Right, can I do this? I'm going to modify... something I'm going to find. Right, I've only got one of these weapons, so let's modify that. Maybe it should be something good. I'll modify that Spacer's Choice revolver then. Actually, no, bollocks to that. Why don't I put that in? Let's modify this with Magta Zap and install mod. Yes, nice. So go back, come out. Let's take a look and drop this in. Is it this one? Yeah. So that's shock damage. Let's put that there. We've got my plasma thing. That'll do. We've got it. Plasma deals more damage to living things, electric to bots. That makes more sense. I was quite impressed with the damage on that plasma rifle. It's pretty good. Okay, good luck with the research paper, Agnes. Catch you later. Oh, this has dropped me right at the front door. So I want the assault rifle. I always
wanted to poke around in here.
Well, you're going to get to poke around a bit now. Let's see. Is there an intelligent way of doing this? I guess we shut this off. Must be a way in. There's a...
Incoming!
Pardon? What?
Everyone all right?
Yes, thanks. Okay. So that was my first encounter with A bot. Well, no, it wasn't. It was the first one that shot back at me. There's loads of stuff on these guys. No idea what I'm going to do with dog meats and dog tails and stuff. Aha.
Easy.
Easy when you know how. Whoop, can I? No, never mind. I was going to run along the top of those crates. Okay, so there's the gate that we came... Is that the gate we came in at? Perhaps not. I guess it's just a shooting match now. They do have a weak point on them, these things, don't they? It's the glowing mid bit. There, just there.
We're pretty good at this.
Security patrol initiated.
I love that voice. Hang on. He's going to walk right in.
Incoming. Nice hit.
It wasn't. I missed.
Down they go.
Wow, this was a nice weapon to put that mod on. I'm glad I didn't pick a shitty pistol. Tinkering increases damage a lot after a few times. I'll have to have a look at that, thanks. I've got to remember that those things are explosive. I'm sure I can take advantage of that. Right, what we're looking for... Ooh. Oh no, I keep seeing these and thinking that they're free stuff. It's every time. Oh, dead scientists out here. What I'm looking for is a bot core. But they have to be an energy core or something. They have to be not destroyed. I wonder if I have to... Like, you can't knock them unconscious, can you? They're bots. I'll say maybe a melee attack. Let's go downstairs. There is a room. Wouldn't let me in. There was one by the gates I remember seeing. Ah, there we go. Advanced defensive armor. Let's take a look what I got there. Set Pavati and a special move on them. Oh, I'll have to have a look at that. So what have we got? This is heavy armor with dodge +5, but a reduction in stealth skills. I like my stealth skills. Laboratory outfit. Tech skills +5. Oh, can she... What's she got in the way of armor? She's got this. She gets tech skills +5 anyway. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I should have looked at that. What are her special moves? Does it say? Perks, ability, behaviors. Ability overload. Knocks the target to the ground, rendering them unconscious for a few seconds. Okay. Right. And how do I order that? Is it with C? Do I want to hack this? Let's try hacking this. Power plant security. Disarm security fences. View recent logs. Error. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Spacer's Choice company policy, all logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Scheduled security updates to this Spacer's Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled update occurred. Blah blah blah. Exit. Okay, well we got the fences turned off at least. So I need to set her on one with